Last week was a hell of a busy week. After the Easter weekend, we went to the Breathe Africa Sunshine Music Festival, which was really awesome. Basically, the highlight of that festival, what I took was a bunch of the panelists agreed independently on this point about Cape Town music and the scene, which is that people tend to stick in their cliques. Okay, you know that if you're from Cape Town, people are kind of like that. We like to hang in our comfort zone, hang with our groups, you know. But the problem is for the music scene, it's an industry defined by networking. Okay, it's an industry defined by getting out there and meeting people and forging these interactions, and not just with fans, with actual business leaders. Alright, well, it doesn't matter if you don't know. It doesn't matter if it's from a different part of town. As you know, I encourage you to go out there and build bridges. You know, that's because at the end of the day, everybody's going to win if you look at it from that, like, if you zoom out and look at it from that big picture, right? On that note, I went to Nyanga township to meet with the guy Bongani, and he's basically one of those self-appointed social workers. He's working with a group of rap and dance crews down in the townships, trying to organize events, and they got this one speaker that's just like it's like been around the block a few times, and very encouraging to see dudes like that who don't really have a lot, but they're still hustling to make things happen anyway. So there might be an event in the future. I'll keep you updated about that. On my personal musical tangent, I released another track this week. I'm doing this project where I release 10 tracks in 10 weeks. So old acoustic guitar stuff that I haven't really done anything with, and it's just been sitting in my head for 10 years. So that's another one. You can check that out on iamjohn.co.za. I've also started prepping the master set for our Pravda 23 Air kind of full band setup. DJ, guitar, violin, and electronic beat drums. And that's been going pretty well. It's time-consuming work though. Like with Ableton, what you need to do is split everything into clips, into individual clips. So if you've got a drum sound, a bass sound, and a brass patch playing together, you have to actually export all three of those as separate clips so that you can trigger them separately live. So you can mix tracks up, have the drum sound from one track triggering with the brass sound of another track. And it's for those who do know the music, it sounds really awesome because it catches you off guard, and you're like, whoa, cool! This is a cool mix. This is a cool mashup. I'm happy to say that last week on Saturday, the video farming event went very well. It was very successful. We got awesome footage from the artists that decided to play, like Emil, the DJ, George Hugo was on guitar, Pravda 23 we were playing. The idea was basically to set up the cameras and record the sound in a beautiful natural environment. It was an open invitation, so anyone who wanted to could have come. We got the sunset and basically farmed some professional footage for up-and-coming artists, or even established artists. So yeah, I encourage you to respond to the next one. We're going to do another one. Some footage from the event will follow. The coolest music I've heard this week come from Cape Town will be Card on Spokes. Card on Spokes, Shane Cooper, the bassist. He's played with a couple of jazz bands, Restless Natives, and he's decided to go electronic. So now it's Ableton Live and stand-up bass. So yeah, go check out Card on Spokes if you get a chance. Like I mentioned, Legoloop, one of the coolest bands I've seen. I saw them Wednesday night. Also live looping, but not a laptop in sight, and this gorgeous singer with the guitar. That was really awesome. Cool, that's it for this week. That's enough editing for me to do afterwards. So yeah, I'll do another one in a week or so with updates from Cape Town music scene. Go pro, bro.